What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Iconic Show. It's your host, Inam Khan. Is Robinhood Gold worth it? Is Robinhood Gold a scam? In today's video, I want to go over what Robinhood Gold is, what benefits it provides, and whether or not I think it's worth it. By the way, if you guys have Robinhood Gold, tell me in the comments. Let me know. I want to know how many of you guys have Robinhood Gold, how many of you guys find it useful, and how many of you guys don't think it's worth it. So Robinhood Gold is a premium service offered by Robinhood in which they charge $5 a month and in return provide you with 5 main benefits that I'm going to go over next. So benefit number 1 is Morningstar reports. So Robinhood Gold provides Morningstar reports on many of the big name stocks. So for those that don't know, Morningstar reports are detailed reports by analysts, and they're actually very detailed and helpful. They give you a lot of knowledge from professionals and insight into the company. It's actually good stuff. But my experience with these Morningstar reports is that yes, they're very detailed. They're nice to get a bit of background on the company if you're trying to make it a long-term investment. But in all honesty, I have used Robinhood Gold and I currently do use it, and I barely ever use the Morningstar reports. To be frank here, if I actually did use the Morningstar reports, I feel like I would have left a lot of money on the table. Let me give you guys a quick example of what I mean. So according to Morningstar, the fair value of Tesla as of right now is, I think they said like $306 or $309. I personally have bought it at $463. Well, I averaged up. I think the first one I bought was at $434 or something. And I have been buying more and more, even more expensive than that because of this whole S&P 500 news. And to be honest, I'm up over $5,000. And had I listened to Morningstar, I would not have made that investment, which has made me so much. So yeah, I mean, Morningstar reports are nice to have, but at the same time, you got to keep in mind that many stocks are overvalued at the moment. So the second big benefit of Robinhood Gold is the level 2 data. So level 2 data, let me just take a quick second to explain it to you guys. Level 2 data is basically behind the scenes of who's buying and selling the shares and how many are they buying and selling, okay? So a lot of traders, especially day traders and probably some swing traders as well, a lot of these guys use this data. They claim that you can predict the price movement of a stock based on level 2 data before it shows up on the actual charts. And this is true to an extent. Now, I do want to mention that Robinhood Gold, they don't tell you who's buying all of these stocks and who's selling them, which a lot of other platforms do. For example, TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim. Robinhood Gold does not offer that, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of irrelevant anyways. But this type of data can be helpful. I'm going to put a screenshot here just so you guys can see what it looks like on Robinhood Gold. So a few days ago when the Airbnb IPO was released, I actually did use the level 2 data. So I went on level 2 data. I saw there was a big seller wall waiting at around $60 a share. And the stock was, $160 a share. And the stock was having a tough time getting over that wall. And so I sold my stock around that time. So it does help sometimes. I don't know if you can be entirely dependent on that stuff though. I mean, back in the day, back in the 90s and stuff, a lot of people use level 2. And back then, because we did not have apps like Robinhood or just electronics like we do today, you actually could have had a big advantage if you had level 2 data back in the day. In today's day, I don't think it's as helpful as it used to be, but it could be a competitive edge. Wait, hold on a second. Yes, mommy? Okay. Yeah, my mom's actually telling me to tell you guys to press the like button so I get more views on this video. It gets exposed to a bigger audience, and in return, it'll really help out this channel. So come on, listen to her. Thanks. So the third big benefit of Robinhood Gold is the increased instant deposit limit. So whenever you sign up for Robinhood Gold, you instantly get access to $5,000 worth of a deposit. So that means that if you were to deposit $5,000 from your bank account, you don't have to wait 5 days or whatever days it takes to settle in your account. So you can start trading right away, and this can prevent you from missing out on opportunities. And this could be very helpful. And besides that, they kick you up based on your account. So if your account touches $10,000, they'll kick your instant limit up to $10,000. If your account reaches $25,000, they'll kick your account up to $25,000. And recently, I just got approved for $50,000, which was kind of nice. Even though I don't see myself investing $50,000 at once, but it's just nice to know I have it. I think this could be useful for many people who think there's a big opportunity coming up and they want to invest a lot of money in it right away, they don't have to wait the 5 days, they can just do it right away. So it could be helpful. So the fourth benefit of having Robinhood Gold is probably the most important one in my opinion, and that is extended hours trading. So with Robinhood Gold, you get access to pre-market hours, which in Robinhood's case, it's around 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I think this in and of itself is worth the $5 because I have made a lot of profit in those after hours, whether I played earnings or just bought and sold stocks before everyone else could. I think it's a very helpful tool to have because it gives you the opportunity to buy or sell before the majority of other Robinhood investors get to. And also, it's a great way to play earnings because most earnings are made before market hours or after market hours. And I think there's a lot of opportunity, and I might make a separate video about that, but there's a lot of opportunity to make money off earnings after hours. But I do want to make a note here. Webull, which is actually a competitor to Robinhood, gives access to pre-market hours from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. and I'm pretty sure it's free. So I just wanted to put that out there that yes, the aftermarket hours is definitely worth the $5 a month because I've probably made thousands in those market hours. But at the same time, there are other platforms that offer access to that time for free. All right, last but not least, the fifth benefit of having Robinhood Gold is margin. You get access to margin. So what exactly is margin? Well, I don't know why they use this random word. Margin is basically just a fancy way of saying a loan. So Robinhood, along with other platforms, give you a loan so that you can invest with it. Now, this loan is actually very risky, and I definitely don't recommend anyone to use margin, especially the newer investors. So basically, Robinhood gives you access to whatever your account is. So if your account's $10,000, they'll give you an access to another $10,000. And again, the reason they give you your account in margin is because they use it as collateral. I mean, it makes sense from Robinhood's point of view. It's very little risk on your end. If you have $20,000, they can give you another $20,000, and if you lose it, they'll just take your $20,000 that you have in your account. And apparently, you can use this money to grow your account faster, but at the same time, you got to keep in mind that stocks are extremely volatile, and your plan can go upside down. And when it does, you can lose a whole lot of your money a lot faster with margin. So again, I definitely don't recommend it. Some of you guys might know there's this dude on Wall Street Bets who found a glitch on Robinhood a while ago, and he was able to get access to $1 million in margin when I think he only had like $2,000 in his account. And his plan went downwards, and he lost like $800,000, and the kid was like 16 years old, man. It's crazy. So yeah, definitely don't do margin, okay? So now it's time for the age-old question. Is Robinhood Gold worth it? Well, I guess it depends on what kind of an investor or trader you are. If you have an account that's over $1,000 or $2,000 and you day trade or swing trade, or even if you're a long-term investor, I think a lot of long-term investors can really use the Morningstar reports. If that sounds like you, then I think the Robinhood Gold is worth it, especially if you like the easy layout of Robinhood, you like the platform, you like the app, then I think it's definitely worth it. The $5 a month is minuscule. It doesn't really affect you. In that case, yeah, sure, you can stick with Robinhood Gold. There is some useful information in there. There's some, access to after hours, instant deposits. All these tools can be very helpful. However, if you have a smaller account, and when I say smaller account, I mean less than $1,000, and you like to day trade or swing trade, then I actually recommend that you go towards Webull, because Webull gives you access to the pre-market hours for free. They're also a free app just like Robinhood, and it's actually more powerful. I know it looks more intimidating. It looks a lot more like all the other platforms, and that's what Robinhood does very well. They're able to keep their layout extremely easy and simple to use. Whereas Webull does kind of look like the other guys like Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, or Fidelity, or anything like that. But Webull is a more powerful tool, and you get the 4 free stocks, right, when you sign up. I'll put my link below. But yeah, regardless, if that sounds like you, then yeah, I think you should definitely go towards Webull. And that's really all I had for this video, guys. Please make sure you press the like button, you subscribe, you turn on the notification bell, and hey, let me know in the comments if you guys subscribed. I'd love to know. And also, I'll put my Webull referral link below, my Robinhood referral link below. If you use both of them, you can get up to 5 free stocks. I mean, you don't even have to do anything. And with that being said, guys, aim high, don't be shy, and thanks for watching The Iconic Show.